This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it. So, just a classic old age symptom of the belt. See, starting to fray. First one. Go. There we go. I'm going to lift up to get this off. We don't have to disconnect that part. You can just get it off to the side. And let's take a look in there. Just got a little lint. Pretty common. Dog hair. It's good to get rid of the stuff. So I'm just lifting this off of those rollers. I think I'll clean this up a little bit while I got it out. Alright. So you can see a lot of stuff here. And that blocks airflow. And with reduced airflow, the dryer doesn't do so hot. And it uses up a lot of energy, so get all this stuff out of the ducting. This is a classic place that the lint will build up. Sometimes there's even like forensics evidence of a fire, like that black might be where the lint had caught on fire at one time. But you can just vacuum this out, just lift, debulk it, just get rid of the main part, and then usually take like a brush and brush out this area so the motor doesn't have a bunch of lint. And the main reason for that for the motor is it just helps it to stay cool. If the motor gets too hot, it'll stop. It has a thermal protector, and that could be a reason that the dryer stops early. This area though, around the burner tube, that's where there's a big flame. That's a good place to get rid of as much of that lint as you can. So do make sure it's unplugged, because there's a couple of spots here that can zap you if you're doing this. And that's about all you got to do to make your dryer safe again. Probably good to do this about once every 1 to 2 years. And this machine in particular, it's pretty easy to get that front panel off and to get the tumbler out. This thing is called the idler wheel, spring loaded. So when we put it back on, we're going to get the belt over here, and then it's going to push over and the belt will loop around this motor pulley. And that's how we string the belt. So part of it comes over here, and that keeps it under tension, and then we go over this pulley. Almost ready. Just do a little bit more. It's debulking, getting all this main lion's share of this stuff out of here. Got a little brush. You can use a toothbrush, paintbrush. It gets into these areas that are a little bit harder to reach to get that dust out. So a vacuum cleaner can't really help much on this part. You want to get in to these crevices. There, now it's sitting on the wheel. Well, it was sitting on the wheels. I'm going to rotate it, pushing in as I rotate it, checking for where I have to get the rib side down. So I'm pushing in, rotating. Just going to line this thing up better and get it back on its mark. Pushing in, rotating. This is just to make sure the belt is on the drum really well, because if you assemble it and haven't done this, it may slip off. A pain in the neck. So I'm just going to do at least one rotation. Again, pushing in, rotating. Looks good. Push in, rotate. So it looks like it's in the right mark, and it looks like it's not twisted. Looks good. So I'll go ahead and put the front panel back on. And the front panel has these, let me get this junk out of the way. Front panel has these clips. There's a clip right here, one right here. Then I want to get this front panel to sit on first up. So I'm pushing this against the back so it doesn't slip off. And get that, those little clips on there. Hard to see, you guys, I'm sorry, because it's far away, but there's one clip. See if we can get the other one. That one's on too. Cool. Okay, now I want to get this to ride on this felt. So keep pushing that. Shut this panel and try to line up these pins. Oh, it slipped off the bottom. That's okay. Recheck it. Okay. So it looks good. There we go. That just slipped in. About this one. That one just slipped in. Okay, cool. Go ahead and put in this screw just to hold it. Line those up. I like to kind of peer in from the side so I can see the lineup. The 1/4 inch screw to hold. Use this one. There's our hole. There's our hole in the plate. There we go. Okay, tighten that up. Gotta line it up better. There you go. All right. Okay, that one caught good. Let's do the other side. That one in. All right. Get a little pin to line up. There you go. Okay, get these holes to line up. Shoot, if that happens, it's good to have another screw. Just tightening up that other side. And plug it back in. Just give it a little test so you can watch it. Alright. So we're just going to watch this spin. Looks good. So now when we close it, these clips will hold down the front. Got it. By yourself.